Okay, everybody stand. Charlie in the way. Okay, good morning, class.
Good morning, Ma'am Ayala. Good morning, Sir Oblero.
So I will check your attendance first. Abdul.
Here.
Ryan. Okay, so at the end of the session, the learners are expected to, so you are be guided with these objectives. So the first one is you're going to define and give the functions of carbohydrates. Because our lesson today is all about carbohydrates. Second, you're going to identify for our discussion today.
Yes, Ma'am.
Okay, very good. But before we will have our lesson, let's have a game first. Very much familiar with the 4 pigs, 1 word.
Yes.
Did you play that?
Yes.
Okay. So if you know the answer, you raise your hand and you answer if you know what is the picture all about. Okay? Yes. Okay. So let's have the first picture. Okay. 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 Yes, Maripel. Okay, grains. Let's check. Oh, let's check. Okay, it's grains. Why?
It's rice.
Okay, that's the rice meal. Okay, good. Last next picture. Okay, how about this one? Okay, yes, Ryan. Okay, is it sugar?
Yes, Ma'am.
Okay, why did you say so? Okay,
Night.
I'm trying to find the to check your sugar. Then how about this one? Okay, okay, so the answer is sugar. Okay, so by seeing all of these pictures, how these pictures related to each other? Jerry.
It is all related to carbohydrates.
Okay, very good. It's all about, they are related to carbohydrates. Very good. So carbohydrates are molecules made from aldehydes and ketones containing numerous hydroxyl groups. So it contains carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So always remember that carbohydrates contain carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. By the way, when you say aldehydes and ketones, these are organic compounds which incorporate a carbonyl functional group in which it has carbon and it has oxygen. Okay, so what is now the function of our carbohydrates? Okay, the first one is carbohydrates gives our body energy. Remember, class, that in order to do our tasks, in order to make our activities lively, we need to have energy. Are you ready to explore carbohydrates?
Yes, Ma'am.
Are you sure?
Yes, Ma'am.
Okay, so you have your groups already. So I want you to go to your groups. Now, so I have also here a plate wherein you're going to write the food in the plate. But these are foods that are rich in carbohydrates. Now have the presentation of output. So remember that you're going to identify foods that are rich in carbohydrates. Okay, so let's have Rishpel and Siljan. Okay, let's check your output. Okay, so are you ready?
Yes, Ma'am.
Okay, so let's have the group 1 first. Okay, let's have number 1. Okay, how about hamburger?
Yes.
Okay, hamburger.
Yes.
Okay, check. Okay, so let's check also for the other groups. Okay, hamburger. Okay, very good. Okay, next. Okay, how about guide group. So you will be assigned each group the guide questions. Then after 5 minutes, we will have the presentation of output. Okay. So for group 1, I want you to write that in your paper, ha? For group 1, the guide question is, number 1, you're going to compare simple carbohydrates to complex carbohydrates based on the video. Okay? Then for number 2, during digestion, how carbohydrates converted to energy. Then for group 3, explain what glycemic index is and identify the foods that are high, medium, and low in glycemic index. Then for number 4, how a person became insulin sensitivity and insulin resistance. Then for number 5, what are the effects of metabolic syndrome? So after that, we will have the presentation of output.
Which of these has the least carbohydrates? This roll of bread, this bowl of rice, or this can of soda?
Okay, let's have now the presentation of output. So let's have first the group 1.
Compare simple carbohydrates to complex carbohydrates based on the video. Simple carbohydrates are quick energy source like sugar, no fibers. Complex carbohydrates are long-lasting energy and has a fiber. And there are two types of simple carbohydrates. Monosaccharides are which includes glucose, fructose, and the lactose. And disaccharides which includes sucrose, lactose, and maltose.
Okay, that's all? Okay, any more addition to what group 1 have presented to us?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so you agree that simple carbohydrates are quick energy sources?
Yes.
While complex carbohydrates are long-lasting energy?
Yes.
Okay, so let's give a big hand for the group 1. Okay, thank you group 1. Okay, let's have group 2. Okay, group 2.
During digestion, how carbohydrates converted to energy. So carbohydrates ultimately converted to energy by the way of glucose, what we call blood sugar. Glucose enters your bloodstream through your bowel and travels to various organs for use as an energy source or the liver for storing.
Okay, any addition?
None, ma'am.
Okay, remember that these carbohydrates are converted to energy that we can use in our daily activities. Okay, let's give 3 claps for the group 2. Ready? Go! Okay, let's have group 3. Okay, let's have the group 3.
Explain what glycemic index is and identify the foods that are high, medium, and low in glycemic index. Glycemic index is a number. It gives you an idea about how fast your body converts the carbs or carbohydrates in a food into glucose. Glucose is under the monosaccharides, which is single sugar. Two foods with the same amount of carbohydrates can have different glycemic index numbers. Example, based on the videos, high glycemic index is watermelon, the medium glycemic index is apple, and low glycemic index is egg. Alright.
Okay, that's all?
Yes.
Okay, any addition? Okay, so it was presented the foods that have high glycemic index, medium glycemic index, and the low glycemic index. So, which of that 3 is the best choices?
Watermelon.
Best choices for less carbohydrates. Okay.
Egg.
Okay.
Low
So,
glycemic
egg.
index.
So, the foods that have low glycemic index. Okay, let's give 3 claps for the group 3. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, very good. Okay, let's have the group 4. Okay, let's have the group 4. Okay. Okay, group 4.
How a person became insulin sensitivity and insulin resistance. However, people with insulin resistance, also known as impaired insulin sensitivity, have built up a tolerance to insulin, making the hormone less effective. As a result, more insulin is needed to pursue fat and muscle cells to take up glucose and the liver to continue the store.
Okay, so remember that the insulin sensitivity may lead to insulin resistance, no? Okay, so remember that insulin is the hormone, no? Okay, it's the hormone that is secreted by our pancreas, and these insulin are used to control the amount of blood sugars that we have. So too much of these carbohydrates, not too much of these carbohydrates, okay, may lead to insulin sensitivity, then to insulin resistance. Okay, let's give 3 claps again for group 4. Ready, go. Okay, thank you. Okay, and let's have the last group.
What are the effects of metabolic syndrome? The effects of metabolic syndrome are diabetes 2, the high blood pressure, high sugar, waist circumference, cardiovascular disease, and it's very popular in the US, maybe in Philippines also. So that's
Okay, so remember that in insulin sensitivity may lead to insulin resistance, then there will be an effect of metabolic syndrome. So what are the effects? You have there the diabetes, you have the high blood pressure, high sugar, okay, waist conference, okay, then you will have a cardiovascular diseases. Okay, let's give 3 claps again for the group 5. Okay, so overall, let's give a big hand for everybody. Okay, very good presentation of output. Okay, remember that, so we have here a recommendation, no, for you to take down notes. Okay, the first one is you have to eat less foods with added sugar. So foods that have less carbohydrates. Another one is you're going to choose fruits that have fibers, vegetables, and whole grains more often. Another one is you have to eat beans several times a week. And of course, because you are eating this sweet food, so you have to brush your teeth after eating food. So these are just a recommendation to follow. Okay, so with sugar and starch. So I have a challenge for you. Are you accepting my challenge now?
Yes!
Okay, yes ha, but the challenge is the no sugar challenge. Okay, will you accept my challenge?
May talk challenge, no.
No, why man no?
Without sweets.
Okay, no soda, no cookies, no candy chocolates, no dessert, no ice cream.
No! I cannot live without chocolate in my life.
Dili kaya?
Yes, ma'am. We need sugar in my body.
Sugar challenge.
Kaya.
Okay, but remember, you can eat less na good. Ano? So, less amount of carbohydrates because remember that too much eating or too much carbohydrates may also cause danger in your body. Okay, so, for your assignment, okay, what are the things and give its function? So, you're going to answer that one in a 1/2 crosswise.